The United States of America has transformed global influence into an instrument of exploitation. European countries are exploited for their resources and citizens' money, while foreign values, such as forcibly imposed ideologies, are exported under the guise of progress. Waves of cultural propaganda have come from the U.S. that have distorted traditions, attacked Christian faith, and trivialized respect for God. Social patterns such as the excessive promotion of LGBTQ agendas, the normalization of depression and suicide, and the glorification of anti-Christian values have their roots in modern America. Behind the rhetoric of freedom and democracy, the U.S. pursues its own interests, ignoring the fate of the peoples it influences. Politicians like Donald Trump do not act for the good of Europe, but for their own domestic agenda. This world power treats allied continents as dispensable pawns. People need to see the reality. The U.S. is not the savior of the world, but a cultural and economic empire that is digging at the root of our identity. Here are some negative aspects of Donald Trump, presented directly and documented. 1. Dividing American society, his often aggressive and polarizing rhetoric has deepened conflicts between social, ethnic, and political groups in the U.S. 2. Attacks on the press. Trump has consistently called the press the enemy of the people, undermining public trust in media institutions. 3. Controversies over truth. He has been frequently accused of making false or exaggerated claims, with thousands of such cases documented during his term. 4. Management of the COVID-19 pandemic. He downplayed the danger of the virus in the early months, which many critics believe contributed to a greater loss of life. 5. Business and conflicts of interest. He was criticized for not completely detaching himself from his business during his presidency, and there were suspicions of using his position for personal gain. 6. Foreign relations. Some decisions have weakened traditional alliances, such as NATO and partnerships with the EU. 7. Events of January 6, 2021. He was accused of encouraging violence at the Capitol through his speech. The United States of America uses Europe in a subtle but constant way, masking economic and political interests under the guise of strategic partnership. Through diplomatic influence, economic pressure, and media control, the U.S. imposes political directions that primarily serve its own objectives. Natural resources, markets, and even strategic infrastructures of European states become pieces in an American geopolitical game. Cultural and social policies exported from the U.S., including ideological agendas promoted through the media and funded NGOs, contribute to the reshaping of traditional European values. Large American corporations dominate essential sectors, from technology and energy to defense and agriculture, generating economic dependence. In addition, the pressure to financially and militarily support Washington's objectives, including conflicts that do not serve European interests, clearly shows the imbalance of the relationship. In reality, the alliance is often a one-sided relationship, in which the U.S. secures profits and power, while European states bear the costs and consequences. Donald Trump is a true dictator who concentrates power in his own hands and does not tolerate opposition. Through authoritarian decisions, attacks on the press, and the elimination of critical voices from state structures, he is transforming American democracy into a personalized regime, dominated by blind loyalty and absolute control.